Well, good evening, everybody. This is Pastor Jay coming to you from the Vicarage, and we are here to do our Friday Digging Deeper devotional. And all this week, we're digging deeper into the idea of fasting for the foundations, which is a fast that is coming up starting May 29th and going till June 8th. So Ascension Day to Pentecost Sunday. And during this time, we will be fasting for breakthrough and fasting for new foundations upon which the Lord can move his body into authority and power. So we've been talking about how the Church of God, and we've been doing this with our study in the book of Acts, the Church of God always moved forward on its knees. What propelled the church into its powerful move was fasting, prayer, and worship. And so we've been talking about how fasting, prayer, and worship works in the church. So today what I want to do is I want to give us some quotes from time and eternity, time past, saints of God from the past, to help us understand the idea of fasting better. Now, fasting is the discipline of denying yourself food or some extravagance, some hunger, some need in order to focus in on prayer. And so fasting is always coupled with prayer. St. Augustine says, fasting cleanses the soul, raises the mind, subjects one's flesh to the spirit, renders the heart contrite and humble, scatters the clouds of concupiscence, quenches the fires of lust, and kindles the true light of chastity. So fasting is this thing that helps us get out of the flesh so that we can get into the spirit so that we can truly pray. St. John Chrysostom said this, fasting of the body is food for the soul. When we add fasting to our prayer life, it helps us to strengthen the soul. He goes on to say, fasting is the support of our soul. It gives us wings to ascend on high and to enjoy the highest contemplation. One of the things we're fasting for in the days ahead is that we would truly see what God is doing in our land. And according to Chrysostom, what happens when we fast is we begin to enjoy the highest contemplation. We begin to see God as he is. God, like an indulgent father, offers us a cure to many of the things that hold us back from truly seeing him. He gives us a cure by fasting. Someone has said, fasting awakens that hunger for God as we deny ourselves the numbing agent of food, media, noise, relationships, etc., and we can begin to let God fill that hunger instead. Richard Foster has said, fasting is actually feasting for the soul. And St. Peter Chrysologus says, fasting is the soul of prayer. Mercy is the lifeblood of fasting. So if you pray, fast. If you fast, show mercy. If you want your petition to be heard, hear the petitions of others. If you do not close your ears to others, you open God's ear to yourself. And so what we're going to be doing is we are going to be spending time in prayer and fasting to strengthen our vision of what God is doing in our land so that we can pour forth the mercy of God in the way God intends us to. I look forward to hearing your thoughts on this and to have you join us during the season of fasting between May 29th and June 8th. Until we meet tomorrow, God bless you and be at peace.